Hi everybody, Andy Greenacre here, and I'm back in my kitchen for this week's Creative Christmas Project with Andy G. That's me. So what are we going to do today? We're going to be looking at what to do with oranges and lemons. No, we're not, just oranges. Now these oranges are as hard as, I don't know what, feel like as hard as a coconut. We're going to try and turn these into a festive decoration so we don't waste them and we have something that smells lovely and looks great on our Christmas trees and around our houses this festive season. So join along, and this is what you're going to need. And here's what you're going to need for the project: some old oranges, a kitchen towel, some nice spices, a microwaveable plate, a knife, a chopping board, and a tray to dry your oranges out on. So this is what we need to do first. Get one of these wonderfully hard, not very juicy oranges, and we're going to cut it up with a very sharp knife. So yes, you guessed it guys, you're going to need to find yourself an adult to help you do this. I'm going to go and find one now. So we have our wonderful orange segments. They are about 1/2 centimetre thick, and they're really good. Some of them are bone dry already, and they're a bit kind of solid. So as I said, they were really horrible oranges, so we're saving something that would have been wasted. So there's one step we need to do first, and that is to get a piece of kitchen towel like this, and we need to dab them to take off any excess moisture. So we've dried them out, and they are sort of dry to the touch. They've still got moisture coming out of them, but we're going to be drying them out in the oven and in the microwave. There's two different ways we're going to try today. Before we do that, a little thing you can do to add some amazing smell to your house, as if it wasn't already Christmassy enough with a lovely orangey zest coming out of these slices. We're going to add some mixed spice. This is ground mixed spice, and I'm just going to add some to these. And wow, I feel like it's Christmas morning. I don't get sliced oranges for Christmas morning, but it smells like Christmas morning. So we're going to flip these over as well. You can have as much or as little as you want. It just really adds to the smell. We'll flip them over, and then we're going to add a little bit to the backs of them as well. There we go. Now we're ready to get them drying. Now I've heard you ask again.
How do I dry them?
Don't worry, I'm going to tell you now. So we need to try two different methods of drying, because then we're going to make sure that we've got one that works. So we've got lovely slices that have been covered in a nice coating of festive spice smell. We're going to lay them on a couple of sheets of kitchen towel on a microwaveable plate. Guess where they're going to go next? The microwave. So we've got, how many on there? 7 on there, we're not overcrowding them. And then also on this, which is an oven grill, we're going to put these nice and evenly spaced on here as well. Notice they're not touching the bottom, they're actually suspended off the bottom there. And we're going to put the rest of the slices on here. And this one takes a bit longer. So there we go, we've got 12 slices on there and a spare end, which I might shove in, just to get a nice fragrant smell. Okay, so I'm going to show you how and what we do with these next. They smell amazing. We've got our slices ready on some kitchen towel. We've got 2 more bits of kitchen towel we're going to put on top, and then we're going to shove them in the microwave. They're on for 7 minutes on a defrost setting, and we're just going to sit and watch them cook now. So it is ready. We're going to try and see how it is after 7 minutes. Okay, it's steaming hot. Remember, you're going to need an adult. We're going to have a little look and see how we're getting on. So they're drying up nicely. They are going sort of almost like a little bit jellified, which is what we're looking for. If that's a word, I'm not sure. We're looking for jellification. And there you can see they're still looking absolutely great. We do it on defrost because we don't want it to be too hot, we don't want them to cook, we're just trying to get the moisture out of them. So we're going to pop them back in again and give them a little bit longer. Okay, so now we're going to try the old-fashioned method in the oven. The oven is on, I would say, a strong hot breath, maybe 50 degrees, that's about it. It's not at all hot. It says to put it on the lowest temperature for 12 hours with the door open. I'm not going to follow those instructions because I think that sounds like a long time and a bit of a waste. So I'm going to pop them in, I'm going to shut the door, I'm going to do a wish and a prayer and hope that it works. So this is the bit where we're going to have to wait a little bit longer, but don't worry, it's going to make your house smell absolutely amazing and the results are going to be fantastic. So we've got our orange slices that have come out of the microwave. They've had 2 7-minute blasts on defrost, and we changed the paper towels between to pull out as much moisture as we can. Now we've got something that resembles a bit of a jellified, dehydrated orange slice. We're going to pop them on a piece of cardboard, on a windowsill. A sunny spot's ideal, and notice that there's a radiator here as well. So hopefully, over the next few days, they're going to dry out even more, become crisp and smell amazing, and then we can use them to decorate our house. So I'm just waiting for things to dry. I know what I can do. I can play with some wire. So I've got some, happens to be floristry wire, but it could be any old bits of wire. I'm going to think about what shape I'd like to use to hang my dried orange discs on my tree. So I've got some old scissors. I always use old scissors on wire because it will blunt them straight away. So you're going to need to slip them into little pieces like this, and then we can start to think about the shape. So we're going to need something to hang the orange on, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a wonderful curl at the top. And you can be as elaborate as you want. There we go. And that is all we're going to need to attach to our orange slices and then hang them all around our house and make them look amazing and smell amazing. Right, I'm going to go back to waiting for oranges to dry. So after a few days, they are bone dry and they're perfect for the next stage, which is adding our little bit of wire. We push it through very, very easily. Never ever push against your hand. Give it a tiny twist, and we have a ready decoration to hang on the tree. As simple as that.